It's 12:30 and I'm feeling peckish, so I'm going to go and grab a bite to eat. And you're coming with me so you can hear some real English used in a real situation. Hi, I'm Steve. Let's do this. Before I get something to eat, I need to get some cash, so I'm making my way to the bank. You might be thinking there aren't many people out and about in this part of the city, and that's because this street is full of evening venues, so later on it'll be packed. I'll just weave past this gentleman who's using a walking stick. Excuse me. And at the end, we need to turn right, which will take us into one of the most famous live music streets in the world, Matthew Street. You can see there are a few more people here, as this is a very touristy street. It's full of pubs, bars and clubs that will shortly all have musicians playing in them. On the left is a statue of a British celebrity called Scylla, who, as well as being a singer and TV star, used to work as a hat check girl in a club here in the 60s. This is the Cavern Club, probably most famous because the Beatles pop group played here. Now, a cavern is another word for a cave, and when you go inside you can see that it's like being in a cave or a cavern. This is my personal favourite place to listen to live groups. So if you're ever in Liverpool, you'll probably find me in here. Speaking of the Beatles, on the right hand side you can see a statue of one of the members of the band, John Lennon, casually leaning against the wall. Through the bollards that stop cars driving down this street, and as we leave Matthew Street, you can see some of England's famous black taxi cabs waiting for people to jump in. An official place for taxis to wait like this is called the taxi rank. Even though there are no laws in the UK to stop you from crossing roads wherever you want, as there is a pelican crossing here, it's common sense to use it. This type of crossing is controlled by pedestrians like me. And you should be able to hear a beeping noise that means it's safe for me to cross. Now you can see the bank where I'm going to get some cash, but I'm not going inside. I'm going to use one of the ATMs outside. These are often called the hole in the wall. So I'm going to get cash from the hole in the wall. Enter the amount. When I was younger, my heart was always in my mouth in case the machine kept my card, because I was always broke. Thankfully, those days are behind me. Take my card. And here's the dosh. Now let's head to Greggs, one of the most popular fast food chains in England. This place is a firm favourite of mine. As you can see, it sells cold drinks and sandwiches, and over here on the other side is a place where you can sit and eat. But we aren't doing that today. So let's join the queue and wait our turn. We're nearly at the counter, and this is what Greggs is best known for: hot baked goods. Hi, can I have a vegan sausage roll, please? That's it.
130, please.
Thank you.
Small change.
Sorry, that's all I've got.
They just all out them big.
Thanks, love.
Who's next? Yeah, they're very fantastic. They get sausage rolls, don't be sausage rolls. I'll get a drink with this for the same price, no babe.
Any drink.
Yeah.
Cheers, sorry about that.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, he's miffed about me not having the correct change, especially as most people use a card to pay. Let's just quickly check out the eating in area. As you can see, it's just about full, but like most people, I'm going to wolf this down on the go. I'm going to be really honest with you. This is the very first time I'm trying a vegan sausage roll, but they come highly recommended. My, that is scrumptious. You wouldn't know that it isn't made of meat. If you're wondering what this building I'm passing is with these lovely columns, it's a fancy hotel. Next, I'm heading for a coffee shop, and this one is a bit special, as you'll see. Just cross over past Matthew Street again, which is now full of tourists, as you can see. Past a bus shelter and another hole in the wall.
Yeah, if not, then business. Yeah.
Up ahead is a litter bin, so as I've finished my sausage roll, I'll scrunch up the paper bag and toss it in. It's not far now, we just need to make a right up ahead.
So that might be a way in. Do you like flats and stuff in? It's quite good. I mean, I went in there.
Cross another street. This one's called Castle Street, even though there hasn't been a castle here for hundreds of years. When I was a young lad, almost every building on the street was a bank. But now they've all been converted to restaurants and flats, and of course coffee shops, which is where we're heading. These electric scooters are everywhere in the city, and they're a cheap way of getting around. On the left, you can see my favourite Greek restaurant. It costs a bomb, but it's worth it. That lovely building at the end of the road is Liverpool Town Hall, but we aren't here for that. Today, we're going in here, because finally, we've arrived. And just in the nick of time, because I'm gasping. It's pretty busy in here today, but there are still a few free seats.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, can I have a flat white, please?
No problem. Here you are.
Thanks very much. Now I'm going to take a window seat so you can have a shufti at what's going on outside. I needed that. It looks quite nice out, but really it's chilly. And this is just the ticket. Across the way is the Ivy restaurant, where celebrities hang out. And of course, it was once a bank, just like this coffee shop, which was built in 1892. Right, it's time to make tracks, as I'm meeting my partner in crime, Kerry.
Excuse me, some time, please.
I tell you, yeah? It's 25 to 3.
25 to 3, thanks.
Lob this into the waste bin. Let me just freeze the video here for a second, so you can take in the doors on this place. Be honest, when was the last time you had coffee in a place with doors like this? As you can hear when you come to Liverpool, there are always seagulls flying overhead. I'm heading in the general direction of the River Mersey. I can feel the cold sea breeze blowing towards me. I'll nip past this family who are taking their sweet time.
Hey, what? Today, and what? I was talking along my last.
Oh, you know what? It's easier just to bob across to the other side. That's better. This pavement is completely clear on this side. You can see that, like every other city, car parking spaces are at a premium. This is my barber's on the right, but I was only in there last week, so I'm alright for now. I'm a tad late, and I know Kerry will have a right cob on, so I need to get a move on. If you're struggling to get your head round some of these expressions, I've written a full guide to explain them, and I've sent it to your email inbox. But if you're new here, just download yours for free from the link in the description. At this junction, you can see a few of the cracking buildings in the city. And you will never be able to guess what this one's for. Go on, try. and I'll tell you when we get closer to it. That clock you can see up there is the biggest in the whole of the UK. Right, we're waiting for the lights here at one of Liverpool's main arteries. Absolutely chock-a-block with traffic as usual. You've got all sorts of vehicles thundering past. Cars, lorries, delivery vans, the odd bus. It's one of the main routes through the city, so it never really lets up. You've just got to be patient. Now we'll make our way down here. And this is the back of our mystery building. Did you guess? Well, let me tell you. The whole building was built to house a ventilation shaft to get rid of vehicle exhaust fumes from a tunnel that runs under the river. Pretty impressive for what's basically a chimney. In front of us, you can see much more modern buildings. Which do you like better, old or new? If you saw a film that was a big hit a few years ago called Yesterday, then you might recognise this doorway, because some of the scenes were filmed right here, like so many other movies. That big black glass building on the left-hand side is full of flats that cost a pretty penny. And it's here I'm going to leave you. If you enjoy this type of English learning video, then please let me know in the comments. And keep watching because I plan on making a lot more. So click that subscribe button.